Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and this is Mervin, and I hope you're having a great day. In this video I want to talk to you about our world and from a general perspective. And what do I mean about this? I mean from a general social, political, spiritual perspective. Okay, this is my family and I are here, and we got that cage in the back, and I've got this little tired puppy, and it's not the best of best area. However, I'm giving you the best view I can give you. Okay, so bear with me. I don't make videos because I'm always in beautiful areas. I make videos because I have the time to do so. I'm in nature again. Back of me is bush. Behind me, I should say. But this is the spot where we can wait for a party that would be passing through. These animalists, okay, they will come and pick up this beautiful little puppy, whom my daughter, my wife, and I are saving. It's a stray dog, and we rescued it. Actually, it was 4 of them. 1 died, 3 are alive, 1 is already adopted, 1 is in transition, and this one is in transition also. So the truck will be coming. We have all the documents, and we will sign over this puppy, and they will have a nice brand new home. I'm going to Bergamo in Italy. Okay, so it's going to go from the ground, and it's go or the pit, and it's going to go to the palace. I can tell you that every dog, we've saved countless dogs, and all of them went to beautiful homes. Okay, now these dogs are fortunate in comparison to some people in the world. Okay, our world is in a dire state. Okay, dire state. This is what I want to talk about quickly. Okay, so there are all type of religions, all type of political ideologies. Okay, all types of social problems and upheavals. Okay, and everyone is searching for answers and solutions, and who don't have answers and solutions, okay, can't find answers and solutions, keep wallowing in their problems and struggles. And those that think they have the solution or their solution to the problem or these problems are dogmatic, and so forth and so forth. So we're in a chaotic spiral in our world, in a combination of all these societies, in communities, countries, regionally, hemispherically, and totally globally. We are in problems. Okay, and every day we go to sleep, we wake up, we deal with the same old problems, and if those problems are dealt with and we arrive at viable, realistic solutions, we find ourselves confronted with new problems. And in this video, I want to tell you that life has to be more than just solving problems. Okay, if all we do is wake up every day to solve problems, I don't know about you, but I don't think this is a world worth being in or a life worth living. Okay, there must be something more to life than solving problems. Okay, now while the problems will not magically wand themselves away, okay, or if someone has a magic wand, you can just magically wand the problems away. Okay, the problems are perpetual and indefinite, and the problems, some will be dealt with when we decide and we determine to do so, and when they're in our control, or if we get help, then we can deal with these problems. But some problems never go away, like the problem of poverty, the problem of sickness and diseases, dis-ease, okay? It's the problem of depression. I like to tell the people in my videos, I don't suffer from depression. Never did, never will. Because I know to depress myself. Depression builds up in people when they don't know to depress. Okay? They become oppressed because they don't know how to depress. So the problems, this is the culmination of this video. The problems that are perpetual, ever going, indefinite, grander, bigger than we can handle, whether it's from an individual, societal, or national, international, hemispherical perspective. There are some problems that human beings cannot do away with, cannot come up with solutions. Because the reason for this is, I'm checking if my family are coming, the dog is sleeping. The reason for this is because we are limited. We are human beings. So we must come to grips with limitations. Like, for example, if a loved one pass away, you enter the problem of mourning, and there is no time limit on that, because it depends on who is the loved one, or are the loved ones that we lost and that has passed on. Okay, and it depends how they passed on. Okay, so what we have here is a world of problems that we live in. So we have to learn how to coexist with problems. Don't bring problems on ourselves. Work together to solve problems, but work to solve the problems from any and every perspective that is possible. Physical, which includes social, political, economical, relational, spiritual, which / religious, okay, conflicts, disagreements, problems. We have to learn to work with each other, and we have to learn to we have to learn how to agree with each other, and if we disagree, we respectfully agree to disagree. That's what I wanted to say. So, in ending this video, I got a Bible verse for you. It is in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verses 1 through 3. So what is the whole duty of man then? The whole duty of man is to worship and fear God and honor God. The problems will persist. The problems will even, these are synonyms for this is storms. When Jesus was in the storm with the disciples, he was at peace. The storms are symbolic. The winds and the waves and the rains, that he said, Lord, don't you care about us? Get up, you're asleep. And Jesus got up and said, be still. And they said, what manner of man is this, that even the winds and the waves obeyed him? We call ourselves Christians, and we don't tell our problems to be still. You have to learn to speak to problems and to calm problems and to let problems obey you and disappear. We have the power to do this, because if Christ did it and we call ourselves Christians, then we'll be able to do it. My family are back. I'm glad, and that brings me to the end of this video. Go and read Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verses 1 through 3, and take that story I told you about Jesus calming the storms on the seas with the disciples, and learn to speak to your problems and let God fight your battles as far as scripturally, realistically possible. Pray that like everything depends on you, and then you go like everything depends on God, and then you go like everything depends on you, and you try your best to deal with problems. And some of these problems, you have to deal with them from an unorthodox perspective. You have to speak to them, and they will go away, because many of these things are brought upon by principalities and powers of the air, okay, rulers of spiritual wickedness in high and lofty places. Okay, but people don't understand this, and so they try to solve problems on their own. or they try to unite and solve problems. I'm not saying some problems can't be solved like that, but for sure, all cannot be solved like that. There's one person that can solve your problems, and it's God. And God says, I give you peace that passeth all understanding. He also said, I give you peace, not as the world giveth. So those are my approaches on how to deal with any type of problems in society. Thank you so much and have an amazing day. Say bye!
So yummy!